family, and they just named it the Link Community.
Oh, okay, neat. So you grew up there?
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
All right. When did you move to Rain?
Not until I married in 1955.
Oh, okay. And you still live in Rain?
Nope, we actually
Nope.
bought a farm in the country and moved out there in 1962.
Oh, so you only lived in Rain for 7 years. Oh, okay. What was your occupation? What was your occupation? What was your first?
I was a secretary slash bookkeeper.
Oh, okay.
I worked in the office
Oh, okay. At
Mervyn
At Mervyn
Collins.
Collins. Okay. What years were that?
I started work in August of '54, and I left in June of '61 when I was expecting our first child. That's when I left work that time.
Okay. When were you married? What year?
We were married in February of 1955.
Okay. Sure. So you worked in Mervyn Collins for a while when you were married.
It's about 7 years.
Okay. Where'd you go to school?
The Link School. There was a little school across the road, across the gravel road from my house, the elementary school, and then after the 7th grade, I got on the school bus and came to Rain.
Oh, okay.
Rain High.
Oh, okay. From 8th to, I guess.
Yeah,
till you graduated.
through 12th grade.
Okay. Were you involved in any sport, like activities?
I was in the
what's going
marching
on?
corps. I wasn't in any sports, but I was in the marching corps, and the what do you call it? The yearbook, on the yearbook staff and things like
Right.
that. It was
How big was your class?
30 something.
Okay.
30. We just had a class reunion a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
30 something people.
Not 400 like mine was.
Oh no.
Or I think it was like 350 or
I know
something.
my children.
At Acadiana.
My children had like 200 and I couldn't imagine.
I know, huh? You can't know everyone. I bet you must know everyone when it's 30 something.
Oh yes, in my class.
Were you involved in after school? Were you involved in any activities, organizations, with church? What church?
I go to the Baptist church, and I belong to the GAs, which is the girls' mission organization. When I was younger, when I was young, and then I was the church treasurer.
What would y'all do in the?
It was a mission group that
Y'all go out of state?
No, I didn't. We didn't travel at that time. At that time that I was young, we just we didn't go anywhere actually,
Right.
but we did.
Oh, okay.
We didn't go on mission trips, but it was like if you had a mission emphasis or something where you collected money or something for some organization, through the church.
Okay. So, what was Rain like in the, I guess the 50s when you were there? It was
In the 50s,
smaller.
there was it was yes, it was. There was a theater in Rain, a movie theater, and on Tuesday nights it was only a quarter to get in, And my husband was a student at USL,
Right.
and I was working, and we'd go to the movies. That was 50 cents for both of us to get in, and we could buy a 3 boxes of popcorn because he ate 2 and I ate 1. It was 10 cents a box.
Huh.
Each a candy bar and each a Coke, and that was $1. All that. Was
Everything was
$1.
the movie, the popcorn,
The
and
movies,
all the food.
popcorn,
Oh God.
the candy bars, and a cold drink was $1, and we would have to borrow the $1 from his dad until payday.
Did you pay him back?
We did. We
Oh,
always
okay.
did. We always did.
Did you ever go out of town for entertainment? Not really. I mean,
Not really,
They had
because
enough.
we were on a tight budget. He was,
Right.
yeah. GI Bill was $135 a month. You had to pay tuition and books.
Oh right. Did he work? Did he work while he was at?
He would, on weekends, he would work with one of my brothers on the farm and earn $5 for the weekend.
Oh,
So
okay. That's not bad, I guess.
at the time,
Yeah. $1 for a night out.
yeah, night out.
Did that downtown area change a lot? Did it,
Let's see.
or when did the
there-
theater close?
I don't
While-
remember what year it closed. I guess when the man that was running it, when he no longer could, probably his son was in my class. So his dad was, I guess when he was no longer able to run the theater, it didn't last too long after that. He was a good
Right.
manager and
Right.
everything.
It
And
kind
it
of
didn't
fell off.
last, yeah, it lasted a while, but
Yeah. Okay.
then it did, you know.
I see. When did you get AC, air conditioning? Do you remember that?
In my house?
Yeah. Do you remember when?
Actually, it was 1960, 1963, the summer of 1963, we had moved our first little house that we had on 7th Street that my father-in-law had paid $500 for it out in the country and moved it to town, and he remodeled it for us, and we moved it out to the country. All we had was window fans. Then we bought a house that was in town, moved it out there, and it had an air conditioner in the living room and one in our bedroom. And we only ran, my kids still talk about that today, we only ran our air conditioner on Sunday afternoon when we had company.
Okay. It wasn't every day.
No, it was not.
Was there? I mean, you had radio stations in Rain? Like, was there a main radio station?
Out of Crowley is
Crowley.
where, yeah, we listen to the radio. So,
Okay.
yeah. we
Sure,
do.
sure. When did you? Oh, where did you see your first television?
Well, actually, when my parents got one, my brother bought it for them in 1955, I guess the summer of, no, 1956, summer of 56.
Oh, okay.
So that was,
Right.
yeah, I went over and visited and saw their television. We didn't have one
Yeah.
till we had some calves. We sold a calf and bought a TV.
Oh.
We didn't buy on time. We
Right.
would save
yeah.
our money and
then
buy
buy it. And
yeah,
then just have
buy
it.
what we needed. Yeah.
Probably a good idea. You remember any important like moments in the town's development? What was like a big influence, like something that affected Rain?
I could think of
Anything you can think
something
of that just stands out? I don't know. Like the highway coming, I guess, through. But that wasn't until later.
Yeah, that was later. I did bring one of the books that details about that, but when it came through, it was in, well, actually it was in, I think the book said it was in 64 or something when it came through, and we had already moved to the country.
You'd already gone.
We had moved to the country by then.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything. It just seems like
Oil or, I guess oil probably brought, I don't know.
it didn't really make much of an impact, I guess,
No.
on rain until later.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll talk about Mervyn Cone. What was your first memory of Mervyn Cone?
I was trying to think when I'd read that question, and
You went there as a young, very young?
I don't remember going there as a young child, because my there was another store down the
Closer.
the main street, Adams Avenue, and that's where my daddy liked to shop. McDonald and Johnson was the name of it, and it had just about everything you used around the house, you know, as far as that. There wasn't any clothing, so we, and Mama sewed, so she made all our clothes, so.
Okay, so yeah, you didn't really need to go.
Right, even my in
Maybe
high school, my clothes were homemade, you know.
Oh, so just something maybe once in a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
Very long.
yeah, very
Yeah.
seldom we'd go. If we needed something, they had a nice hardware department, and we'd probably go there
Oh,
more
right.
than the ready-to-wear.
Yes, I guess they had a lot of stuff that just general stores might not have.
Yes,
once in a
right.
while. Let's see. Okay. Was it was it? I guess it was kind of. Was it high end, kind of, to go to Mervyn Con, or just was?
Yeah, it wasn't that it was that expensive. You know, they had good prices, you know, on things, but as farmers, you didn't have, you know, it wasn't like someone that had a regular job. You just,
Right.
you just,
Yeah.
you know, so we didn't
Did you
go to the store that often. But,
Did you go there after you worked there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not
and-
until later on you started.
Yeah,
going.
I guess in high school, I remember going, and Mama bought me a not a prom dress, it was, I was in the, that one wasn't the one, it was a prom dress for my junior year. She bought my prom dress there.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was, I think it was $25 or something. Right, quite expensive.
Big money back then.
Yeah.
$5 a week.
Yeah.
Working there. So you went to McDonald's and what was it? Johnson. So you didn't
I
go.
guess I'm not that telling a lot about Mervyn
That's okay.
Cons, but
It's okay. We can. I'll ask
Yeah.
you about where you. I'll just go where you worked. Where'd you work before Mervyn Con? What was your first job?
my first job was in Crowley at the name of the store was Universal Plumbing. I had gone to trade school after high school.
What did you do?
I took well, at that Universal Plumbing, I did bookkeeping also.
Oh, okay. You were trained as a bookkeeper.
Right, and that's what I went to trade school for, secretarial work, you know, shorthand. No longer. I could really
I've looked
do
at it. I don't know how you
shorthand.
can read that stuff. It's like another
I
language.
could, I got a certificate, you know, from the Red Cross, if you had to take a test, take